I'm out on another wild camp. I'm up near Haweswater Reservoir in Swindale. It's a lovely sunny afternoon, about 4 or 5 o'clock. Very few people around. Oh, there's quite a few farmers going past in the tractors with the motorbikes on the back. I'm going to camp up on Harper Hills near a tiny little reservoir which I found years and years and years ago. It's not far, maybe a mile, 2 miles maximum. Hopefully it should be a good night. Right, well, even though I'm camping not 50 metres from a reservoir, I can't get to it because it's surrounded by a 12-foot deer fence. So I have to get my map out and wander off in the hills. Oh shit. To find that's a bit of a bugger. The soya mini filter doesn't fit this bottle, which is a bit of a pisser. Must be a special thread, that. So I can't filter it, but I can boil it. So we'll do that. We'll do that there, really. I had to wander off across the hills to find some water, which I managed to do on my map. It was running water, that should be alright. Got this little tiny little gas burner and a tiny bit of gas. Well, it's over. A bit of a disaster area really when I'm camping. Right, so have a look now. That stirred it. Yeah, that's alright, I think. Try it with the water. Not brilliant. Not brilliant. Not sort of really jumping about really. From water everywhere. Oh, it's a bit dicey. Snake. Bit of coffee and coffee milk mixed together. Hopefully I can boil without jumping off and splashing everywhere naked. This is now the 13th month that I've camped out. I've enjoyed every one of them. This is probably the best night I've had this year, certainly. No wind, clear sky, not cold, level pitch, not wet, just hidden slightly from the path. I'm only about a mile from the car. So, whether that qualifies as wild camping, I don't know. This is wild as I'm going to get. So I'll have my coffee and I'll have a look at my dinner, I think. So what I'm going to have for dinner. Nearly fast asleep. So I won't put a red on this little thing I got for her. Right now, there, keep off the cold floor. So, you know what I mean? She's got a sheep bone for her tea. Didn't let me go anywhere near it, did you? Didn't let me have a lick of it, that's for sure. See you in a bit. Right. Time for some grub. Clean my hands. No, you don't want that, mate. No, you don't want that. You know, Millie. You go bonkers. You don't want that. Tonight's dinner. Actually, have Marks and Spencer's is handcrafted hog roast sausage rolls used by the 12th of August, no, 12th of April 2019. Ooh, Millie, these are going to be good. Yeah. Aren't they? Did you share that sheep bone with me? No, you didn't. You won't let me go near it. You want some of my hog roast, don't you? We just had a spot of rain. My weather app said we were going to get rain at you're over at 8 o'clock. Well, it was a bit early. It came at 7:30. Stop now, thankfully. The weather app that I use was recommended to me by a German couple that I met in Marrakesh. We went to climb Mount Tubkal and we weren't sure what the weather was going to be like, so they recommended this app. We downloaded it. We put in Imlil. Imlil is the village that you walk from when you're going up Tubkal. It's where those two unfortunate Scandinavian girls met a rather sickly end about 2 months ago. And Meteor Blue is the name of the weather app. Meteor Blue said that Tuesday was going to be a fine day to go up. So we got a taxi from Marrakesh to Imlil, where we hired a guide, found some accommodation, and then we have 2 days acclimatising by walking up to 3,000 metres and coming back again. And then on the Monday we set off to walk up to the refuge. And we set off very early in the morning when the weather was atrocious, pouring down. It was running through the streets like a stream. So we had all our wet gear on, trying to keep dry as best we could. Up the valley we went, and the higher we got, the rain turned to sleet, and then it turned to snow, and visibility was bloody awful. And we kept meeting groups of people coming down the hill, who had to turn round, so we can't get to the top. So we got to the refuge. There was a group of about a dozen big Polish, well, they're like bloody mountaineers really, big heavy fellas. They'd have to turn round, they couldn't get to the top. And we were all huddled around this tiny little cast iron stove. It was covered in wet socks. And I felt thoroughly miserable. I was cold, damp. I had a chest infection. I was taking antibiotics, which we'd bought in Marrakesh. We spent an extremely uncomfortable night in this dormitory with no heating. The walls had been painted with gloss paint, so the walls were cold and wet to touch. It really was really miserable. But Meteor Blue said that Tuesday the weather was going to be fine. We woke up Tuesday morning, crystal clear, no wind, wasn't snowing, perfect day to getting to the top. So off we went. So if you're ever travelling abroad and you want a good app for the weather, get Meteor Blue. I certainly trust it. A long way to go is North Africa, only to find you can't get to the bloody top. So having a good weather app makes all the difference. Mozzarella and tomatoes, creamy bocconcini mozzarella and marinated semi-dried tomatoes with garlic and oregano. What the hell, mate? She's posh, isn't it? It's really still. No wind, no sound, no planes going overhead. Just me, the dog, the hills, and some mozzarella. What do you think about that? I've got a good signal on my mobile phone. I might be able to watch a bit of YouTube later. And I've also bought myself somewhere a little radio down here somewhere, so I can listen to Radio Cumbia as well. It's going to be a fun-packed evening, mate, isn't it? You don't like mozzarella? No, you don't. In fact, I don't either. I'll force it down. I'll force it down. Not a very edifying sight watching me. I realise that. But there's nothing else happening, is there? Huh? Nothing else happening. After dinner I think I'll put my boots back on and have a walk up the hill. See what we can see. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. It's 6 o'clock on a Monday morning. I used to hate Monday mornings, but not now. But like every other morning. Just have a look at the little doggy. Morning, Millie. Good girl. You okay, matey? Have a good sleep? You like your down jacket? Pretty girl. Yeah, pretty girl. Well, I'm gonna get away early. Be at the health centre quite early, so I'm gonna get up, get packed up, get away. Having a bad night, slept alright, quite comfortable. Got up a couple of times for a pee. Very quiet, no wind, warm enough. Wish I brought a bit more water here. This little thing was no good. I don't know where I got it from. Plane. That's what you get free when you get off the plane. It didn't fit the soya filter. That was pretty good, really. Oh dear, 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 dear. It's not a bad spot, this camping spot. Harper's Hill, near Haweswater in Swindale. Nice and level, dry ground, not a bad view. The weather's fine. Not far from the car park, only about a mile to walk, that's all. A couple of 100-metre climb. Yeah, another one I can tick off my list. There's actually a bothy near here. I'm not sure what it's called. It may be called Mooresdale House. It's over in Wet Swindale. Which is a wet place. I've been there. I may have a look over there next time I go out. Let's see what it looks like. See if there's somewhere suitable to camp. Just in case it's full when I get there. Bothies are alright. But it's pouring down and windy. And if you're with somebody else you can have a few beers and light a fire. But if you're on your own you're just as well sticking your tent up. Nothing worse than going to bed at 9 o'clock and then a load of people come walking in, waking you up. That happened to me on the Pennine Way. Get your own back in the morning when you get up early and don't have the light in. Very nice. Ooh, turn it down a bit. So I'll get packed up, get back to my car, get home, have a wash, make myself presentable for the health centre, catch up on the news, plan my next trip. Right, that's it, the tent's all packed. Get back to my car now. Somebody famous once said that if you visit the countryside, leave nothing but fingerprints, and that's all we've left. So I'll see you later.